You're. You're. All right, let me fix the audio. You're trying to get it started, bro. Yeah. How we looking? How we looking? This is a random. It's a rando. A rando number 9. Yes, okay. Restream is working. Yes, with the YouTube chat. I love that. I don't know why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But we got backups on backups on backups on backups on backups on backups on backups. Sheesh. I mean, when I say that, I mean the sound. Man, welcome to literally day 155. It's usually like on the brink of being the next day by the time I start. But yeah, this is a rare occasion where I'm online on desktop on stream. Like it's just rare. I probably only done this like 4 times, probably. Not a lot, not a whole lot. It is what it is. I'm like, I got the time, I got the energy, might as well. And I do want to start streaming early, though. I do feel like most of my people still come in at around 11. But so I'm probably gonna do both. But I don't mind this. I actually should have went on like TikTok Live or something. That'd have been different. But cause I do gotta do that at some point too. But yeah, welcome. I don't know who's gonna be in here. Like honestly, like every time I stream during the day, it's like my lightest. Like, but I think usually because I'm doing the stream snipes, and they're usually not like hour, 2 hour streams. They're usually shorter. So by the time people even get the noti, I'm already off. You know what I'm saying? Or the thing has already happened. I might just be like in the aftermath, like, oh, we just stream sniped. Da, da, da. But we in this. We in this. We in this. We in this. Oh, I also got to do that screen capture thing too. So if we want to share the screen, we can. Yeah, man. Yesterday, yeah, I was online actually early yesterday too, but I don't know. I was just getting frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. It's like, it's kind of like you're gonna end, or you have to end. So it's like awkward. Like the energy is just, I don't know. I hate streaming where I know I have to go do something after. Like I don't know. It just feels like forced, even though it is kind of because it's like okay, I'm doing this so don't have to stream later. Fuck, my headphones are dying too, but they should be all right. Yeah, man. I think Ty is live right now. I couldn't see his stream. It's giving that weird like black screen, like download failed or not download canceled or some shit. So I don't know. I figure I go online. Oh yeah. Also, I got my iced coffee, a cup of coffee. I got a nice iced cup of Joe from Macca's, from McDonald's, from Mickey D's. Yeah, the greatest place on earth. Yo, McDonald's. I can't believe how much people have such a love-hate relationship with McDonald's. Like, as bad as it is, shut up, dog. No, I'm just kidding. As bad as it is, as we know it bad as you are, we stick around. And we just don't know why. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. Just the theory, though, I think that I've heard from other people is like it's the consistency. Like it might not be the best, but you kind of know what you're gonna get. Short of like you getting some cold fries or like some weird nuggets or some shit. It's usually pretty the same. You know what I'm saying? And even at its worst, it's kind of like still like okay, I can deal with this. We've been here before. So I don't know. And then yeah, McDonald's coffee is like just somehow just like actually good, you know. But you know, it's one of those things though where it's like McDonald's probably was like a decent restaurant at one point. Obviously, it's a burger place. It's only gonna be so like crazy, but like it was actually like a decent place to eat at one point. And now it's just, I mean, I still fuck with it way too much, more than I should. But yeah, I fuck with the coffee. I fuck with iced coffee. Last time we were on stream, they were saying I was like I was tweaking or some shit off the coffee. I'm like, what the hell? I can't even. And it's weird because I'm like, I didn't even watch it back, but I'm like, in the moment, I'm like, how am I that different? I feel like I'm exactly the same, but it ended up being a 4 hour stream, so I must have meant something. How long will this stream be? I don't know. Yesterday was only a half hour. Like legit, I just like rage quit. Like I was just like ended the stream. Like, I don't know. I was just frustrated. It felt stupid. So, but I guess what my point was that I was streaming yesterday. Yo, that dog. I was streaming yesterday, and it was like the pre-stream for we were going to a Halloween party basically, and we went to the party, everything, you know. So the stream was just like I didn't even have a costume on or nothing yet, but I basically, since I have this broken arm or elbow really, I got the bright idea like we should go as like a patient and a nurse. So that's what we went as. I don't even have the video that Monique took last night. She took something, but I don't, unless she sent it to me. No, she did not. So I'll share that another time, I guess. It was chill though. It was chill. Honestly, like it's my friend Shad. He always invites me to these parties at this one house. The last time we were there, we did a pre-stream too. It was for 4th of July, and so it's very close by our house too, where we're at. So that was nice. So we're able to get over there. You know, lower risk than normal if we have to like drive downtown or wherever, Hollywood or whatever. You know, it was like we were literally like 5 minutes away from our house, so that was cool. And yeah, we're there. My goal for the party, and I did execute it. And this is, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at here. Look at here. 1738. We got the medium boy. I don't call this a big boy because there is a bigger version of this, which is crazy. But this is not the small one. But you know, we had for the first time I tried, I got like the little 200 milliliter joint. This big, the little flask shit, and I was just so blown away by the smoothness, and the quality. This shit is the truth right here. And I was excited to get it for this party because last time I brought Henny to the party, and my friends were like, "What the fuck is up with this Henny shit?" And I was like, "Try it," like a little Uzi Vert, and they tried it. They're like, "Oh shit, I like this shit." I was like, "Damn, I wasn't expecting." You know what I mean? I was like, I thought they were gonna be like, "This shit's ass." So you know, in my yak journeys, you know, I like to try different things. The Douce 1738. I haven't tried like Remy proper, but I'm sure it tastes more or less like we did the Cavassier. So I had them try it, and they were like, "Oh shit, this shit's smooth as fuck." To the point where, yeah, I gave one of my friends 2 drinks. I gave another one. I let some random person probably just have some shit as we were leaving. I spilled 2 of my drinks, so that's also why it's down here. It'd probably be like more up here if I didn't spill 2 of my drinks last night. Crazy. I blame it on me being right-handed when I'm really a lefty. You know what I mean? Being a forced righty or whatever. So that was that shit pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Spilling 2 fucking drinks, but it was cool though to see my friends. Yeah, it was a costume party. We did not win the costume contest, but a lot of people came up and they were like, is that a real broken arm? I'm like, yeah, how'd you do it? Fuck. So I had to tell that story about 7 times last night. But it was cool though. They seemed to, I don't know. I don't know if it's like, oh, obviously they care, but I feel like I explained it where it's like, you don't really need to ask, but, you know, kind of like nosiness / they care, but not, I mean, I'm just joking when I say nosiness, but you know, it's something interesting. So I was able to catch up with my boy Chad who invited me, and he says he watches streams sometimes. He says it's kind of like hanging out with me. So I was like, yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. So it's cool seeing it kind of from his perspective because I think he's still not into it, but him being able to start to appreciate the idea of a stream because now there's a familiar element to it. Now it's me, his friend. So now it's like, okay, I can, you know, maybe he doesn't care about Kai Cenat or I Show Speed or something, but he might care about me because he knows me and he knows the nuances and he's familiar with the stories and the things I'm saying. He was bringing up shit in the stream like, damn, you know, So, and he said he watched the full 4 or 5 hour stream of me of this shit happening and the table jump and the stream sniping. So I was like, hell yeah, shit's working. So that was cool because the reason I didn't stream at this party and at the 4th of July party, because I was like, yo, can I stream there? And he's like, it'd probably be okay, but I don't know. I just want to hang out like just on some regular shit. And I was like, all right, that's cool. And so I didn't even bother the second time. Someone hit me up like, yo, you didn't stream the party? I'm like, nah, the world isn't ready yet for that to be a normal thing. I totally could have. I probably could have streamed like a good like half hour of it, but I think people will be weird about it realistically. But it was a cool little party. We got pretty twisted, as you can see. Me and Monique drink most of this shit ourselves. I thought I would have a lot more when I came back. I ended up, I feel kind of shitty for even taking this amount, but this shit's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. That's a whole little thing. Shit. Yeah, man, that's a little drinky drink. Oh, speaking of, let me take my meds. Yeah, we popping UAPs on stream. You feel me? We popping that good. We popping those good nerve medicine on stream. You feel me? With the coffee, with the cup of coffee. The cup of coffee. Yeah, so it was we got twisted. We laughed, we cried, everything. But like at the end of the day, kind of a chill, simple night with everything, you know. A chill night, and we made it home safely, so you know that's all that matters. Yeah, it was chill. It was chill. It was chill. They had little food there, pizza. They had drinks, but we brought our own. One dude, my friend Jeremy, was like, I was like, yo, you want to try this? He tried it. He's like, get that nigga juice away from me. Oh, God. I'm like, but it's 1738. This is the nice one. Got to go to Cognac, France, though. Got to. I want to drink cognac with French people just to see how they drink it and how they appreciate it. And then get like some, and then have them be like, cognac? We don't drink cognac. We drink, you know what I mean? See like the real shit to drink, you know what I mean? But that would be fun. That's definitely got to happen in the near future, especially while I still have an active passport. I'm just wasting that shit. Speaking of, I got to use that to travel coming up. New York trip coming up. I'll be in New York from like, I think I leave on the 4th and I come back on the 6th. It's really quick. Really, really quick. I'm not even going to tell what we're doing because I don't know. Lately, I've been feeling the force. I've been feeling the dark energy. I've been dead ass feeling the dark energy. So I don't want to say what I'm doing just because it's like kind of close to me. I'll kind of say it and announce it as I'm going, but I don't want to say it too far in advance. I don't need anybody manifesting no bad shit for me. Keep it a buck. I'll just say New York, but I shouldn't have even said the dates. But you know what? I don't really care. Sometimes you got to protect your energy though, because like I was saying before, just how you can manifest good things, you can manifest bad things too. And you can contribute to manifesting good things and bad things for others too. So I don't know, that song, God's Plan, is some real shit. Bad things, there's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. You know what I mean? I'm off key as fuck, but you know what I mean? It's real. And it could be, you know, it's something about it. It's something like watching somebody live with like an evil eye. It's kind of like, I don't know. You know, I take accountability for my shit and everything that happens, but some shit, I don't know, certain shit, it just freaks me out. You ever seen The Wizard of Oz? The witch, she has like this crystal ball, and she can kind of like see what's happening in Oz, like, and she's watching Dorothy and all them, and that's what kind of like streaming is like. People can kind of like do that and observe, and I don't know, especially if you're tapped in spiritually. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds like some hogwash. I know it sounds like some bullshit, some cap, but it's kind of real. I'm not gonna lie. From what I've observed, I don't like to like wish bad things on people, so I don't have a lot of experience. I just notice it's like sometimes the timing is crazy. So you gotta be careful, especially in sensitive situations, that involve others. So I will be recapping what we're doing. I will try to stream the actual thing that we're doing, but the reception is kind of sus over there, so I don't know if I'll be able to. But worst comes to worst, I will document and recap. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll just be streaming, either while traveling or whatever. But we're gonna get some streams off. Yeah, streaming every day. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow's 156. That's Sunday. 157. Monday 158. Tuesday, Wednesday 159. I think I should be back for day 160. I think we'll see. Unless I'm still, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do on day 160. I'm telling you, this fucking, I can't even like do my shit right, bro. Like I feel like I can almost drive though now. See if I have my hand this way, I think I could drive low key. It'd be a little uncomfortable, but I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Obviously, you can drive with one hand, but you know what I mean. We gotta be safe. So if I could start driving again, that would kind of pull me out of the funk that I'm in. I hate asking people for things. I hate relying on people. Shout out Monique for holding it down. But that shit, as a man, it's just like frustrating. You know what I mean? And it's just like perpetual things. It's like, okay, I'm home by myself or whatever. I'm ordering food. It just costs bread, bro. Like, and I don't necessarily, you know what I mean? So it's like, I could walk, things like that. But it's just a headache, man. So I'm just ready for this kind of nightmare to be over. It's cool. It's a chill nightmare. You know what I mean? It's not like the worst thing. It's just like an inconvenience. I don't know. Maybe I needed to slow down for something. I don't know. I don't know the reason. Because I wasn't really going that fast. You know what I mean? We're doing our little stream snipes and shit, but you know what I mean? I didn't think I was. Obviously, TwitchCon was crazy. That's a slowdown moment, but it's just so like random compared to my normal pace. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I needed to slow down for whatever reason. I didn't think I was going fast enough to keep it a buck. So we were doing really well. We were cooking though with those stream snipes. They were really starting to happen semi-frequently. But I also was running out of people too. So it is what it is. Damn, that fucking McDonald's coffee hits, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just the sugar. I don't know. It might just be the sugar. It's probably just the sugar. I don't feel wired though. I never felt wired, but people said I was wired. Apparently I was so wired off the fucking iced coffee that time that it was that noticeable to someone that's never been in the stream. I could see if you like were in the stream and you're like, wow, you seem noticeably da. The nigga thought I was on cocaine, and I was like, no, I'm just drinking coffee. And this is his first appearance of me. Like, how? Maybe because it's late night and I had energy. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things, but I feel like I'm acting exactly the same right now. I can't call it. It's weird times for me. It's weird times. Just know that every time I type in like a long title to title these streams, just know that's some effort. It's hard as fuck to make a capital letter when you have one hand and the button is all like in the middle of the keyboard. Sometimes you gotta press caps lock, press the button, turn caps lock back off. It's hard. And I'm a lazy typer. I'm a lazy computer user. So a lot of time I'm just kind of doing that dumb shit anyways. But like, sometimes you just pull your hand up and press that shift key. Get those capital letters. So the little line that goes down like that, to press that, obviously I'm with one hand, but just know if it was like a long title, I hope that it's appreciated because that shit is annoying as fuck. That's probably the worst part, is trying to type the titles and shit. But we gotta keep going regardless. Even doing the thumbnails in Photoshop is annoying as fuck. So they're not gonna be as detailed for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll play with the little number logos like I've been doing, but as you can see, like there's like a whole week of like nothing because, bruh, I don't know. One of the videos has like 400 views though. The one, it was day, hold on, I'll tell you right now. It was day, hold on, day 152. Oh, the original coffee one, the one I was just talking about, the original iced coffee The first one we did, because we did two. I did one where we got the McDonald's coffee, then I did another one where I made iced coffee here, and then this is the third one. But the first one, day one, what did I say? 152 has 415 views. I average about between 20 and 30. Well, it's starting to go up now to like 40s for certain videos. Between like 20 and 40 views per video. The fact that it has 400, I don't promote this shit. I don't put this on my social media. I don't know why 400 people decided to watch this episode. I don't get it. And it's a 4-hour episode. What the fuck is going on, bro? I don't get it. It's random. Like, you cannot, I don't get it. I think that's why you got to keep going, and that's why you got to keep being consistent. Because one, you're increasing your chances of creating that viral idea, and two, you're increasing your chances of getting lucky. Just hitting that algorithm that right way, the right title, the right subject, the right keywords, the right thumbnail, the right content, I don't know. I can't explain it. I have no idea. Like, I wish I knew so I could replicate it, but it doesn't make sense to me. The only thing I can do is try to do coffee again, but this one is even that different because it's daytime. So I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the word coffee is just a hot topic on YouTube, and I just don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe it's like the whole matcha thing. I don't know. Matcha, 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 matcha. Come on, AI, let's pick it up. Matcha, matcha. Let's get that algorithm cracking. Damn. Yeah. I always like have this like check mark where I like feel like I like got like my intro shit out, and I always look at the thing and it's always around like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, cool. Sometimes it's like an hour though, and I'm like, oh shit. You know, that's crazy when you kind of hit your end of getting your shit out and it's an hour. It's like, damn, okay, it's all up from here. 20 minutes isn't bad. Sometimes it's like 12 minutes, and I'm like, damn. Sometimes it's like 7 minutes, and I'm like, ah, shit. I felt like I've been on for 3 days. Trace Diaz. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Quick update on the Twitch suspension. We have 16 days. That's like a little bit more than half a month. Cool, like 2 weeks, like type shit. 17 hours and 19 minutes, roughly. And 37 seconds, of course. Just roughly. Give or take like, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes or an hour or something, but roughly. So that's cool. I basically just got to make it through the middle of November. Fair. And we'll be back on Twitch like nothing happened. Will I be on my best behavior? I don't know. I'll try, though. I'll keep it in mind. I don't want to get kicked off again. Though I do feel like it's like a streamer, like, milestone, I guess. It's like, are you even a real streamer if you've never been banned on Twitch? You feel me? I feel like I looked this up already, but I kind of want to know again. Has Kai Cenat ever been... He had to, right? He had to. Yes, Kai Cenat has been banned multiple times for various reasons. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, because I feel like it has to be actual people watching. I'm sure the AI, there is some AI built in. In fact, I know there is. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like you have to be somewhat in it or have certain eyes on that particular stream if you get banned like that. I'm not sure, though. So I mean, I understand if there was like explicit content and the AI picked that up, but it's like, what I'm doing is like not so explicit. It's hard, you know what I mean? The AI can't really like show it, like pick up on that shit. So I feel like I got manually banned by someone. But then it's like how they find it, maybe through the clips or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, are you really a streamer if you've never been banned off Twitch? You know what I mean? Yes, I'm sure there are people that are big streamers that have never been banned. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's the thing though. It's like you could be a good streamer and like get swatted, and you know, or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mad that like, I'm not mad. I'm just like, how the fuck am I banned for 30 days and people have like shit that's like serious and they're able to come back? You know what I mean? And that must be awkward to come back. Like, do you just like come immediately back after being suspended? Like when you did something freaky. Like for me, I don't care. It's gonna be a parade when I come back, but because I didn't really do anything that crazy. But I wonder like how that is like after you do. Because your chat is your fan, so they're probably gonna ride with you regardless. Unless you're like some people, they kind of have fickle fans that'll just leave or whatever. But if someone goes out of your chat and your fans is like real, so they probably already fuck with you. So basically, I'm talking about Zoe and Nina. I'm curious. I don't know if they come back. I don't even watch Twitch because I'm banned. But I'm curious when they come back. How is that received? What do they say? Did they come back yet? You know, do they act like nothing's happened? Do they start maybe going on other people's streams? And I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like, hey, I know I did something that people don't like, but here I am. Let's go eat some ramen. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, bro. It's tough. It must be awkward. And I'm not saying I think that they should have been banned for what they did or anything like that. I don't. That's like none of my business, and I don't think it was that deep. But it is what it is. But I also don't think what I did was that deep either, though. So that's more my point. I think what I did would be considered less. So to be banned for one day is just a joke. And the fact that my shit just stands, and I appealed it, and they said your shit still stands, and it's like, bruh, what the fuck, like. So it is what it is. Fucking purple streaming site. Fuck you, but I love you. I love Twitch so much, but I hate them. So man, so whack, bruh. So whack, but it's cool. Hopefully I'll come back to a brand new Twitch with some new features and shit that's like, oh, turn up that AI clipping. And YouTube has the new clipping shit. When you stream vertical, that shit is crazy. And it was like the one clip I got, it was cool, but it's like, nah, I don't want that shit as a clip, you know what I mean? So, but it's cool to see that you can go straight from Reels to, straight from live to Reels, which is great. That's going to be a game changer. And then you download that shit, put it on the rest of your social media. Bang, 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 bang. I'm still debating whether I want to create another clips page because I do have crazy ass clips. But yeah, we don't want to flood it with just me. That's going to be whack. And I don't necessarily feel like clipping others that much. Though my page is kind of like a rare clips page. So it's like I don't have to clip every day. But I did like that pace though. But I like my clips because they're rare. Some of them, not all of them. And I'll still get people that'll go back to like clips that I made like 5 months ago and like it. And I'm sure like most big pages have that because a lot of people aren't watching streams in real time, even though a lot are, but most people are watching streams via clips and VODs. I don't know. I'm kind of like over the clipping thing, but once in a while I see a really good clip and be like, okay, this shit's only on Twitter. Oh shit, let me get this real quick. Let me clip this up real quick. You know. But we're up to 70 something K on the clip of me jumping on the table. You know, we made that happen though. I always say we. I don't know. So much I don't do alone, even though like I do a lot of shit. But I just like to say we. It just sounds better. You know, because no one can ever say like, you know what I mean? And it's true. It's not like I'm like over, even though I do a lot. Yeah, the clipping is just me. I do it myself. Yeah, it's not really a we thing, but the streaming, you know. If someone's holding my camera, like Monique, that's a we. If someone is being my mod, that's a we. If I stream snipe someone, that's a we. You know what I mean? I don't go viral just talking to the camera. Oh, once in a while, but still, even if I do, I'm talking about somebody else. That's a we. That's a we. Like Nintendo. Today is Saturday, November 1st. It's my parents' anniversary today. And I feel bad because every year, like clockwork, because it's always Halloween that I'm just like concerned about or upset about or whatever, like thinking about, reminiscing about, happy about, distracted about. And then my dad always calls me at like fucking 10, 11 a.m. Like, it's our anniversary today, right? And I'm like, oh my God. It's every year. It's like, I don't think I remembered one time. Maybe one time I did. Maybe one good time. But I swear I forget. It's that transition from October to November. It's like it hits you. It's like, and then I'm like thinking, it's like you got married the day after Halloween. That must have been a shitty ass Halloween because it's my dad and my stepmom. So I was there at the wedding. Most people aren't there at their parents' wedding. Well, some people are, but I was like 6 years old, so I was there. I'm like, damn, that must have been a shitty ass Halloween for me that year. I probably didn't get to do shit. Or maybe I did. Maybe like they were prepping, and maybe I was like at my cousin's house or something. So maybe we did do Halloween that year, but I really don't remember that shit. I wish I could remember, like, I forgot what year they got married. He said they've been married for 33 years, though. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's goals. You know what I mean? That's to be married for 33 years, that's older than half the people that watch my streams. You know what I'm saying? Like 33 is crazy. They got a whole their marriage is a whole life. That's dope though. So shout out them, we'll celebrate them. Don DeMarco. Yeah, November is an interesting month. My dad loves the month of November. He says it's his month. Usually he likes to execute a lot of his projects during November. Yeah, it's just a lot. I don't know why. He just gets warmed up. It's probably like some like because his birthday's in December. Well, the end of December really, but so it might be some like pre-Capricorn season thing where he's kind of feeling himself. Not feeling himself, but just it's actually deeper. I don't mean to like say it like that. It's actually deeper why he likes November. But hey, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. So big things coming, and I'll share what I can when I can. I just don't want to give too much away in advance because bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. I got those notes at the end are not right. We'll figure it out. We got big coffee. We got big coffee. We got big coffee. We got big coffee. We got big coffee, bro. Yeah, I was so mad, bro. I'm not even gonna tell the story. It's fucking petty and stupid. Ah, man. Fuck it. I ordered McDonald's. This is the most petty story. I ordered McDonald's, and I'm like, ooh. Because, I like to play that little Monopoly game. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the chicken nuggets because that comes with a Monopoly piece. And I'm going to get I'm going to make it a large for a little bit more. Not one fucking piece on anything. Not on the drink, not on the fries, not on the nuggets. I'm like, damn, I mean, shit, I would have just got something else. Or the medium. I would, So I complained. They gave me like $5 back, but, yeah, and the fries were cold. I was like, damn, that was annoying and pointless. Never again. I wonder, and it's probably like, they probably like run out of like fry boxes with the pieces because the employees probably steal all them shit. That's what I would do. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I would consider it. I would highly consider stealing, just taking it home like a whole box of fry boxes. Just popping them shits. Just popping those shits. Just scan. You know what I mean? If you got like a box of 500, you got to win something. You got to win something at that point. So it's fry boxes, the flat fry boxes. I don't know how they come. I don't know if they like have special shit with that, but I was mad because I had to like check on the well, I knew that the Monopoly thing was still going because it was advertising it on DoorDash, and it's like, oh, they put a little icon that's the Monopoly, like this item that qualifies. So I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. Nothing, not a thing, not a zilch. I probably wouldn't have won anyways, but it's like, come on, that's the whole point. Remember the old Monopoly game that was like, you pulled it off the thing, and then there was another peel thing, and then you stuck that onto this paper game piece. Crazy. The worst was when you would get the paper game piece and you would be like playing that shit for like a month, and then you lose the game piece and you're like, fuck. But so now you can do it. It's all digital in the app, which is cool. And then they give you a free bonus spin too, or bonus play for every piece, which is cool. Which, I don't know. Not bad. Damn. By the way, this McDonald's is locally owned and operated. It's probably why they don't have any fucking game pieces. I'm not trying to hear that shit, McDonald's. Get it together, bro. Get it together, bruh. It's like, no, we don't participate in that one. You gotta go to the other McDonald's for that. Damn. Really, nigga? Oh, fuck. Man, cast itch is a thing. Last night trying to sleep with this arm was terrible. And I think it's because I had it out of the sling. I'm like, oh, I'll keep it out of the sling. I'll be good. The worst. I fell asleep. It was cool, but I was like in pain the whole time. So I think I got to still sleep with a sling on, which is, oh my God. So imagine trying to like sleep with a seatbelt on in the car. It'd be all right, but it's just like, it gets to a point. It's like trying to sleep on like a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Just uncomfortable as shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm ready to be off it. Off it, off it, off it. What's up with this crypto, man? I'm not getting no gains. So some people are saying that November is supposed to be the good month for crypto. I'm hoping. I'm really hopeful, man. It's almost been a fucking year. The fuck? When I invested, it was like, oh yeah, just give it a month. Okay, wait till next month. Oh, okay. Wait till June. Everybody's gonna sell in June. And this nigga, it's a year since I bought this shit. A year. I bought this shit before I made my song Accountability, bruh. Shit was pissing me off. I swear it was pissing me off. A year? That's insane. A year is crazy. But it's one of those things where it's like, damn, I can't hold for a year, and then you end up and you're like, okay. The worst is where you hold for a year and you still fuck up. It's like, damn, I still sold earlier. I still sold too late. And you gotta, and it's just like the inevitable. And oh my god, I don't know. This shit better pop. This shit. I was talking about XRP last night. Everyone was like waiting for it to go to $10. Me and my homie were like, shit, that shit is fire. We might have to sell. I'm not gonna lie, we might have to sell. Get that little 2 times 2x right quick and get the fuck out. I don't know. I don't know if people are into crypto or whatever, but it's easy to not be into crypto or stocks, but it's also very easy to get into it, I guess, too. But yeah, it's like a weird savings account for me though too. It's like money that, yeah, you invest, but like you would have probably spent it on some other shit. Oh shit, we got a like. Who is that from? It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish. And shout out whoever liked the video on YouTube. I appreciate you, whoever you are. Anonymousperson.com. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wishing on me. She said, do you love me? Type shit. You just gotta be drinking coffee sometimes on your stream. Like, you know, like, yeah, we can switch to the Remy too if you want. We can do it all. Saturday, we got to turn out. Yeah, man. We can do anything. We can do it all. We can do whatever you like. Yeah, you know what I really need to do though is laundry. I've been talking about doing this laundry. Yo, it's deadass. Probably the last. No, I did a little bit of laundry before we went to San Diego, like a little, like 1 load, deadass. But like, or no, I did a little. No, maybe 2 loads. Cause But yo, I literally the last time we did laundry, big thing of laundry, probably like, I don't know, maybe a year. I'm not gonna lie. Probably not a year. We probably did. I was doing laundry more regularly at one point, but I literally have like fucking, oh my god, I'm about to, after this week, after I pay rent, I might just pay these niggas to come pick it up. I'm not gonna lie. That's some of my golden times though, was paying for laundry pickup. It costs a little bit of bread, but like the time that you spend, like, and you don't have to like buy detergent and shit and dryer sheets and shit. So it's like if you minus that cost, it's kind of not that bad. And they fold it. They like fold it and wrap it in plastic and put it in a bag and they pick it up from you and they come pick it up straight from your door. Like, it's incredible. I'm not gonna cap. I love that time. I'm about to do it again. I want to find one that has a discount for the first time again though, because it does get expensive, especially when you try to watch. And they changed it. It used to be like a certain flat rate for blankets and sheets and shit. So that was my fatal mistake, is that like I just have so much laundry that there might be like a sheet in there, and they just charge the shit out of you. But yeah, they charge like 45. It was some crazy shit, like $45 just for a blanket. I was like, damn, I'm gonna just wash this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's a thing I might have to invest in, because well, I'm running out of my regular clothes and they're just piling up and it takes up space. And I don't know. I have this like weird, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Laundry just be piling up. I hate having to go and do my laundry. I hate having to like go somewhere far. I hate having to like put on clothes to go do laundry. You know what I mean? I like having laundry inside my unit, or like just right down the hall where it's like I could just have my, you know what I mean? Like, but here I have to like go outside and go to the laundry room. Or at the last place I had to go down and do all this shit. It's just kind of like, I'd rather not. And then going to the laundromat is like a whole thing. If I had the time, I do have the time, but like if I really had the time, I would just go and do it all at the laundromat. But just even the folding, it's just nice having it done. She's in it. I gotta get back on this music shit, yo. I gotta see. I want to play my boy Wired Eyes song, but I don't know if I could play it. We probably could play it because he's not like on a label, so it'd probably be fine. I'll probably track it, but not like blocking in certain regions. I'll play it at a different time though when there's people in here, so we can get the reaction. Let me see if it's what's the name of this song. Let's see if it's on Spotify. Because if it's on Spotify, I don't like to play those type of songs. I want to play it, but I don't know. That's a good question though. How do I even look this shit up? Spotify. I hate Spotify, high key. I hate it. Let's see. This should be on there. Who doesn't distribute their music nowadays? It's super easy. Just get DistroKid. Bad things. There's a lot of bad. It's a cool video though. The song, Miles made the beat. He's the one that made the beat for my song Accountability. Definitely introduced those two together. Yeah, Superman's song Wired Eye. Yeah, we can't play this shit. Well, we can. We probably can, but I don't know. YouTube likes to fuck me over with that shit. You gotta like go. There's a way to do it too, where you can like whitelist. They can like whitelist your video so it doesn't get. I would have to like hit them up like, yo, can you whitelist this video so it doesn't get pulled or whatever. So I just try to avoid it. But if you're an artist that only has your music on SoundCloud, we can play it. We can fuck with 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 it. Oh man. There's a lot of bad things that they're wishing on me. I don't know. I might just chill. I might chill on here for a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm moody though. I get moody though. I was like thinking yesterday I like rage quit my stream. Just like I was like, fuck this, I'm in on the stream. Fuck everybody. I wish I would have like punched the camera over. That would have been dramatic, right? Next time. But I gotta make sure though, because I do dumb shit and then don't think about the consequences. And then next thing you know, my camera's broken. But I do have another one exactly like it that I could replace it with. But I'd rather not. And the lens and shit. That's where it gets tricky. It's like I don't really care about the camera. Actually, I don't even care about that lens like that either. And I do have another one exactly like it. That's the next goal is having the 2-camera setup. I just don't need it at this point. And my friend yesterday was like, where do you want to go with this? The stream shit. You trying to do like more podcasts, and interviews and shit? And I was like, yeah, like everything. I was like, I think about all this shit all the time, but yeah. So I like to get people's like real observations from it because sometimes they'll give you the sauce right there, you know, because it's just like they perceive it a certain way. So if the first thing that comes to mind is like interviews and podcasts, it's like, hell yeah, I would love to do some interviews, and we fucking will, bro. Like the only tricky part about interviews is like I hate the uncertainty of internet. So I'd have to. It's cool though if you got like a good internet connection. Yeah, it's gonna stay connected. But the uncertainty. Imagine like you're lagging out on an important interview. That's just crazy. But that's why you just record it separately too at the same time, which is possible. Yeah, I feel like that. But yeah, I would like to do interviews. We should interview Smokey Robinson. That'd be a good ass interview. Smokey's cool as fuck. Yeah, I think Ty's at the Raheem Devon show. Hopefully his stream got resolved. But the good thing though is that even if it doesn't, you can still like watch that shit later usually on the VOD. So whatever he's gonna figure it out. But bad things. I gotta stop manifesting the bad things that they're wishing on me. See, Ty, this is what I get. I get this reload screen. Oh, shit. I'm not supposed to even be on that app. I'm just kidding. That's just a screenshot from before in GTA. In GTA, and I saw that they took off the release date for GTA. It was like supposed to be May 2026, and so I wonder if that means that they're pushing it up or back. Most likely back, right? It gotta be back. Yo, I want to be in GTA. Shit, that'd be dope. But I'm sure for as long as they're taking, they better make that shit fire because people are gonna be pissed off if it's just some mid shit. They better have like a full like creative player. They probably already have that, right? Where you can put your face in there and everything. I'm not sure how it works nowadays, but like that shit better be crazy. That shit better be crazy as fuck. Ah, shit. Damn, the itches are crazy. There's like this like cheesecloth shit underneath the wrapping where I feel like it like pulls on my arm hair somehow, and it like hurts like in this weird different way. I don't know. I'm ready to be done with this. Be gone. Be gone. Almost done with the Yaffe. Almost done with the Yaffe. Do we switch to Remy after this? I might have a little Remy on a little early evening Remington. Have a little bit of Fetty Wap, but not the other type of Fetty Wap. Ah, shit. Yo, these are some deep itches. You have no idea. And it's like I'm scratching it, but it's also like that fabric with the little holes in it that's pulling the hair, scratching it, so it like kind of hurts low key to scratch it. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I took the fucking cast off yesterday, or they took the cast off yesterday, and my arm, one, it was like skinny as shit. Two, and that's only in 2 weeks. Two, it was like mushy. I was like, ugh, this is nasty as fuck. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just disgusting. And I got this big ass scar. It cuts into my tattoo a little bit right here. It's like a big ass like half circle scar right here. That shit is crazy. And I guess there's one underneath too, like here. So it's 2 scars from the surgery. That's crazy. I'm supposed to go. My appointment is supposed to be on Tuesday, but on like Wednesday or some shit. But I'm like that's when I'm supposed to be gone shooting. So, shooting. Not more like this. Not more like, but I'm not actually shooting. We have a team for that. I'm just helping to produce. You know what I mean? But I won't say too much. You feel me? Bang. I gotta start using that sound more. This is good though. I don't mind a little slow chat. At least it lets me get my shit off. And usually when there's a slow chat, I stay on for like an hour. People start to come in. It's a little light. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody was watching and they gave me a like though. That could be anyone. Honestly, my friends, they be telling me they be watching it. I'm like, oh shit, you be watching shit. It's very flattering because it's like, I don't know. I really don't promote. I could get so many more views and shit if I just but I want people that just genuinely care or just genuinely find it on their own. I don't want to be like putting this on my shit and then people come in and hate watch and wish bad things on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want those type of people. I just want my real people that find it, people that are into streams or people that are my friends and supporters that like my stream. But because I could post a thing and people will, I don't know. I just don't want that. And people will say, oh, if you're not getting any growth, yeah, you should be, don't not promote to your family or friends. But I'm too edgy. I don't want to put this shit out. I be doing and saying crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta love me to watch my streams, bro. Like, I don't want no weird ass people watching my streams that are gonna take some shit out of context. You know what I'm saying? I do way too much crazy shit to be promoting this shit heavy like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I say crazy out of pocket shit sometimes. So I'm still learning. I'm still getting my feet wet. You know what I mean? I'm still learning the ropes. It's still very, very early for me. It's been 5 months, which I guess that's a good amount of time, but it's really not that much time. That's still a beginner in a lot. And I would say in people's eyes, because I would say most people that start streaming for 5 months, they probably stream like once a week, twice a week, maybe not every day. Now it's the wave to stream every day, so there's probably a lot more of that now. But like, it's hey, moment of silence. Oops, moment of silence for Kyle's consistency. No major labels, but I'm still the strongest horse out the stable, and I bring a lot of force to the table. Get spins, not talking tornado, cause I didn't see the kid on the TV show. Yeah, you gotta be consistent. Consistent. You gotta be. You gotta be. You don't have to be, but you do. You do. You do. You gotta be consistent or just really, really good. And I think being consistent can help you get like maybe you won't become really, really good, but you'll at least become not bad. You know, because even your bad will become good because it'll be like consistent bad. So then it's like style, technique. You know what I mean? And so like once, even if you master a bad technique, it's still mastered. So it's just kind of this effortless thing. You know what I mean? That's how I view it. You know what I mean? Anything can be good. Anything can be good. Anything can, you know, because, you know, and sometimes it's like what you think is your weakness is sometimes your strength. For instance, like, and I'm sure some of my streams are boring. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? When I'm just yapping, I don't have nothing to talk about. I'm sure it's boring. But your view of boring, my view of me being boring might be somebody's chill. You know, somebody's laid back. You know, as just maybe when you watch my stream, you can like kind of have it in the background and think and do other things, as opposed to Kai's stream. Oh, my, you gotta be engaged and see what's happening so you don't miss anything. And I can do all this, but you know, for what? You know what I mean? I'm the same nigga that jumped on the table, so I do crazy shit, you know, but that's not the point. Someone asked me last night, why do you want to be, it was something along the lines of like, why do you want to be famous? And I was just like doing the stream shit. And I'm like, it's not even so much about the fame. I think that's just maybe that's something that would come with being successful or a top streamer. It's just kind of in it by design. But I stream, yes, because I want to be successful. I stream because I want to make some money. I stream because I want the clout. But one, I actually, and I've said this before, I actually love the art form of streaming. I love that anything can go wrong. I love how you have to pivot. I love how sometimes a bad moment can be flipped around and become amazing. Sometimes the worst moments for the streamer is their biggest thing. That's the most viral. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I love the unknown part about it. And that's something that usually drives me crazy, is not being able to control things. But the stream is a good therapy for things like that, because you literally don't have control. And all you can do is put things in place in advance, just in case something goes wrong. This will happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's a good practice for patience. It's a good practice for pivoting, for adapting to situations. It's improv. It's everything. You know, and it's a good exercise on not to let things fuck you over, like crush you. Like, short of like the internet going out, that's gonna piss me off every time when I stream. If the internet goes out, because that's the whole point, you know what I mean? Or the sound and internet, if those go out, I'm pissed. But anything else, I embrace, because you can't really embrace the audio going out. It's just a waste. It just sucks. Like, it just is terrible. Like, you can't really redeem that. And then if the internet goes out, you can't redeem that either. It just sucks. There's no silver lining in that. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure that those things are on point. It's the best you can. But I love the art form. I love the unknown. I love that it costs relatively nothing, and you can go and do something and make something that matters. You know, I love that you can present your stream on the same platform with these big people, a Kai, a Speed. You're in the same arena. You have the same chance. Obviously, you don't have the same chance but at the end of the day, you kind of can. If you have a good thumbnail and it looks crazy and what's happening on stream, people are going to tune in, and at a different rate than you're used to. Why would anybody necessarily click on this right now? Unless they know me, or maybe they just see my thumbnail at the right moment and they're like, oh, he's got da, 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 da. It's like you just hold this for like 10 minutes to see if people come in. So I love like the experimental part of it. I love seeing the results. I love seeing the views. I love seeing everything. But to answer the question, why would I want to be quote unquote famous or whatever? I mean, I mean, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, it's probably some dream I've had since a kid. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's more than like, it's not that I want where everybody all eyes on me and the attention. I just like, I kind of like the things that we think typically come with it, whether it's, you know, it's usually financial gain and access to things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do like. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. It's not so much that I like want to be the most famous streamer or whatever, but I do recognize a industry that is growing, that is an industry that is prominent right now, where everybody's paying attention to it, and I realize that I'm able to participate in that. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of past experience and certain skill sets that I have. So, and I like it, and I genuinely like streams. So if even if I wasn't streaming, I would still be watching streams a lot. You know, so it's just I just I like it, but I guess my point is that it's not about like being a famous streamer, but I've noticed that if you can be prominent or known or recognizable on social media, you can then leverage that into other things. So it's kind of like if I stream and I go viral for a stream and then I drop a song, people might be more apt to listen. Or if I want to drop some merch, or because I've made money, like even before when I was streaming before in like 2015 or something, 16, I was just streaming pre-recorded content that I had made and just would like loop it like it was like my own TV station. But I had to learn shit to be able to do that. I had to learn about like stream keys and I always fuck this name up, RMPTE codes and shit like that. That's how you can like, it's basically your like password and username. So you can stream on certain websites. So I had to learn that process just to be able to try it. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I was doing that and I actually got a job streaming. I got a job streaming live jazz shows at the Hartford Public Library. And it was just easy for me because I was just doing it every day, streaming every day. And they're like, we need somebody to do this. So I was actually able to make money. Shit, I was making more money off streaming than I am now. Doing it. And so that's why it's like, it's not about exactly wanting to stream. It's just an overall thing. It's like, if you can do some skill in a notable or semi-successful way, oftentimes people will, sometimes they'll ask you to do that for you. Like just say I make a music video and people go, oh, who edited your video? And I go, me. And they're like, oh shit, can you edit my next video? Or like I do an album cover that people are like, oh, who did your album art? Me. Oh shit. You know, so it's like promotion. It's promotion for the actual money making, you know? And I was doing, and even when I was shooting music videos for people, it's because I had videos and it's promotion. One person asks and then you start this trickle effect. So I don't know exactly what the streaming thing is or that's going to lead to, but I'm getting the best numbers I've ever got in my life off of social media. So it can only, you know, help. I don't know. I haven't seen like a lot of shit, but there's value in it. And again, and more than anything, I just love to do it. So whether it is in a hobby category or whatever, I think there should be a new category of like passionate things that you do that you don't necessarily make money or a lot of money off doing, but it has potential to turn into something else rather than just like I like to, I don't know, go bowling or whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's people that bowl every fucking week, but they have no ambitions of ever competing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it will never will. You know what I'm saying? But with this streaming shit, I don't know. It's everybody that streams is one clip away from being in the game. You feel me? One clip away. It could be a stream snipe. It could be running into the right person. It could be a collab. It could be a cosign. It could be anything. You're one clip away from being, I'm not going to say the top streamer, but being in the mix. It's still work though, and I think you do have to, it takes a little bit more than one clip, but if it's the right clip, that shit could go. So, and I don't think there's a lot of media forms like that. So think about like a song. I don't know, like, there's some artists, yeah, if you do a song with them, I think you could be in the game. But I don't even know if that's like even accurate anymore. Like if I do a song with Kendrick Lamar, one, the song has to be great for it to even get out. But just assuming we do like a song and people love it, does that put me in the? I guess it does. They might say that new Kendrick song. It used to be like, yeah, the Drake Stimmy package. So I guess like every artist is like one song away from being in the mix. It's just something with, but even that requires like so much effort to one, get this beat, write this amazing song, potential collab with somebody. It just sounds like money. Whereas with streaming, it's like I could go off my fucking iPhone 10R and just pop out. And some of my biggest videos didn't cost me shit. You know, nothing, not $1, maybe $5 in gas, but sometimes nothing. Like Office Drummer, I spent nothing. Lacey, I spent nothing. Canal, I might have bought some gas that day. I don't even know if I got gas that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's nothing like that. Yes, you can make a song in your house and it blows up. Yeah, that's probably one of the closest things. And the same thing with like YouTube skits and everything. Maybe it's just the internet in general that is relatively free, and the return on investment can be huge, huge. And that's why I do it, because I see an open lane. I see this learning curve, even though I think it's easy. Literally anybody can stream on Twitch. Download the app, you can stream immediately. I'm surprised more people aren't doing that. Because the quality is going to be nice. Everything's just going to be right when you do it that way. But literally anybody can join. Like anybody could join, bro. And what I like about it is that there's a demand for diversity in streaming. People want the new thing. With music, it used to be like that, but I feel like we hit this point where it's just like, if it doesn't sound like this, it's not right. And there's kind of that with the streaming, I feel like, but I'm somewhat new to streaming. So like, I'm new. I started streaming, but I didn't start like live streaming, like me on the camera, until recently. And me watching streams, IRL streaming existed already. So, but there is that kind of thing now where it's like, if it's not IRL, it's quote unquote boring. So there is kind of that, but nah, people are still going viral from their desktop all the time. You do kind of have to be like bigger, and I would suggest that like small streamers IRL for growth, just because the problem, and this is what I observe about people, why certain things work and some don't, is because people have to care about your clip. They have to be able to find it on their own, and two, once they see it, they have to know what they're looking at to care about it. So if it's like you put two unknown streamers on a clip, it's probably not going to go far unless they're doing something really crazy. And even still, it's not necessary. Well, it'll probably go if it's actually really crazy. But like, for example, me and Ty doing Dave's Hot Chicken, there's no reason that those clips should work. The only thing that works is, one, Dave's Hot Chicken is the recognizable piece. So that's the thing that everybody can understand. Okay, I know what Dave's Hot, or most people, maybe not everybody knows what Dave's is, but it's at least enough people that can, just like not everybody knows who Duke Dennis is, right? But it's recognizable enough for people who know. So there's that part of it. So okay, that already works. That's the part that can be general. And then you add in the comments, my tears are burning, and da 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 da. That's what makes it work as a clip. But if it was just me and Ty, I don't know, just at some random place, like eating pasta and just talking about our lives, there's nothing, there's no hook. So I think you gotta tap into like that general, and this is just my opinion, there's ways to do it. There's techniques. My sister does it in a whole different way, where she just kind of tells her narrative and it works, but it's still putting that work in. But I think if you want to not speed run, but just kind of like see results, you just got to tap into what's popping. Like, for example, I was watching Ty stream a little bit yesterday, or maybe I saw the VOD playback, and it was about, he was on stream and he got mad plays and he's just talking about Halloween. And I don't know what else he dipped into, but it's like, well, Halloween is a recognizable thing. Everybody's looking for Halloween, so that shit's just gonna naturally pop up. It's bigger than him. It's a bigger concept than him. And maybe, yeah, he's probably on vertical, so you know how that they like to push that out. But when I see him do the fucking R. Kelly streams or the Diddy streams, it's like, okay, he's connecting to a bigger entity that people are already highly interested in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he could talk about his life and run it up, but these platforms are fickle, though. So you got to kind of like connect to something bigger, in my opinion. It could even be like two people at TwitchCon. And it's like the timing. It's okay. This is a highly searched concept. Your shit just might pop up for that person that's seen all the videos already that would be on their algorithm. And they're just scrolling late night. They might come across yours and they still might not care. You know what I'm saying? They still might not care. And that's just my opinion. I just based off of what I see, you know, because it just has to make sense. Like, it's like when you're writing in the description, it's like, okay, I guess you could craft something to make it fit, but are we really, you know, does it really matter? And sometimes, I don't know, it depends. Now, if you have a big fan base that's just people that know you and they're going to watch your shit, yeah, it's different. It's like two different worlds. There's like people's followers and fans where their numbers come from, but what I've been noticing on like Instagram, it breaks down like views by followers and non-followers, and all my views, most of my views on my personal page and especially my clip page is non-followers. I only have 77 followers on my crazy ass clips page on Instagram. 77, maybe 79 now. 76. But I have 66K views in the last 30 days. How does that work? You know what I mean? There's two different types of algorithm now. And I think the more important one is the one that has nothing to do with your followers. The followers should support it, but yeah, this TikTok page for Crazy Ass Clips has only 480 followers. But I don't think it tells me my overall stats. It probably does somewhere. But I got videos that have 138K, 72K. Not that that's like a lot, but it's just like it shouldn't even. That wasn't you couldn't do that before. It just wasn't a thing. You know what I mean? Not without shares, and it's just getting crazy. So. Damn, 1 hour, 7 minutes, looking good. Almost done with the cup of coffee. Cup of coffee. I don't know if I'm moving fast or moving slow. I can't tell. I can't call it, chat. I can't call it. I'm sure some people will come in here soon. If they don't, I'm cool. I'm chilling. This and that's another thing. Like, you gotta be good when the chat is light. You know, what are you gonna do? I'd be having fucking anxiety about that shit sometimes too. I feel like even yesterday I was kind of getting frustrated. Where I'm like, the fuck is this? Not that I care. It's just like, I don't know. One person in your chat makes a huge difference. Huge. Simply huge. Simply huge. Yeah. I can't wait to do more IRLs. This shit is insane. I'm not sure what I would have done, but I probably could have got some good snipes though. Everybody was in LA these past 2 weeks, but it's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. When I come back stronger than ever. Come back stronger than fucking ever, bro. Like nothing changed. It's gonna be like a blip in time. How many days is that? So that's like 30. That's a lot though. That's like 30 missing numbers. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I am back. It is I. It is I. Hold on, let me feed the fish real quick. Let me give him a couple. Clifford, good old Clifford, the big red fish. He likes to flare his gills at me when he's hungry. Eat up, stop complaining. You little whore. Whore. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they... Hey man, we just gotta stay consistent. I don't know if I'll stream later tonight. I like doing the early ones because I get it out the way. Believe it or not, I do not necessarily love doing the late night streams. What I like about doing the streams early where I don't have to stream later is that it just gives me more time to like I could like do something like after I stream at night, I'm done. I don't feel like doing shit. But at least I could like do something else that like I could pull an all-nighter for, you know what I'm saying? With this, I can just like block it out. I have more energy after I'm done than like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I can still work on shit. The downside is that all my people don't even, they don't really tap in until later. Not that I have a lot of people, but it's a good little strong like community. I feel like they're coming on different times. And that's what's crazy about it. Sometimes it's like the lightest chat and then sometimes it's like fucking mad people. And I can't really call it. I feel like the biggest days are like Thursday for some reason. But it's weird though. It's really strange how this shit goes. But we just keep it pushing regardless. Regardless of all that, this coffee's kind of making me hot. Hot. It's getting hot. Let's check the weather. Let's check the weather. I can't check it on this one. Still feel like it's like 80 degrees. 80 degrees. I still gotta adjust for fucking East Coast temperature too. Wasn't really feeling that. Okay, it's 71. Feels like fucking 91. 91 right now. Not gonna lie. Day 155. Rare daytime desktop stream. I know it's very rare. It's a rare thing. One of the last ones I did was the treadmill stream. Running whatever 4 miles or whatever on the treadmill. And I was trying to think. I swear I did like a rare desktop stream and like something. I feel like it was like a weird experience, but I was trying to find which one that was, and I can't find it now. It might have been before I was putting these on YouTube. I can't remember. Or it might have been when we were doing like the Van Nuys protest, and maybe I started as a desktop stream, and then it was something where I feel like I ended or something, but maybe it was that, where it's like I was started doing the desktop, and it was like, damn, should I go and do IRL? I think it was something like that, but anyway, it's rare. It's a rare occurrence for me because it's always late night. It's cool. It's like a whole different vibe. Energy's different. I don't know. Energy's way, way, way different. I like it though. I really do like. I do like it. It's just more uncomfortable for me. But I do, there's so many benefits to streaming at this time. It just seems like it's the right thing to do. But I also feels like it's the right thing to do is the IRL during the daytime too. I prefer that. But I like night IRLs too, shit. I like all of it. I like it all. I just like streaming in general. Can't lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I like to stream. I like to move it, move it. Move it. That one is still here. That's so crazy. That one, all the other numbers deflated, but that one just somehow, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. There's like lore to the background. What if I just like randomly change that sign that's scrolling to say something else randomly? It's like a whole process to do. It's like a remote and everything. But I have another one, but it like doesn't work or some shit. Or maybe they both do work, and it's like maybe one of the remotes doesn't work. Something like that. Damn, my shit is itching, bro. Damn. Pardon me. This shit itch. That they itch and they itch and they itching on me. Do we do for the next segment, we switch to the rim dog? I only got a little bit left. We might as well, right? Might as well get a little chippy on them, right? The thing is, I only have so much left, so what could go wrong? Yeah. Right? Isn't that like a precursor? What could go wrong? Little did he know that everything could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like 30 minutes later, I'm just like, doing some dumb shit. Yeah, we might as well turn up on the rim dog. Give me the green light. All right, sneeze incoming. 3, 2. Thank you. Gazoon tight. All right, we're pulling out the infamous tumbler glass. It's about to go down. Damn, did this just become a yak stream? Are we doing the yak? I believe so, sir. I believe so. When we turn on that amber light, turn on those amber lights. I know when that hotline bling. Yeah. That could only mean one thing. These days. Gotta have the ice. Gotta have the ice. Yeah, this just became an official yakety yak, don't talk back stream. We got the Remington 5000. We got the Remy boys. We got Remy Ma. We got Gin Remy. We got Pacific Remy. We got Above the Rim. You know what I mean? Glug, glug, glug. 1738. We got that. Let's say what's up, hello. Poured it in a glass. Cause I'm trying to have a show. Yeah. Ooh, that ice popped. Oh shit. Not the ice popping. It's really, really nice to meet you, ma. You know, I'm really like your style. You know you want it. Let's get down. They should have did that on the verses. That should have been hard. Nostrovia. I always like to compare it to the digital one. I love that fucking. This is the actual real emote from. That's on my shit. Good old chat GBT. Good old chat. Good old chat. Yak in the chat. Yak in the chat. Yak in the chat. Damn, I should have really went on TikTok live. Damn. I'm gonna do that one day, I promise. I can actually, I would, yeah, I gotta do it. I just gotta do it. I don't know what I'm afraid. Actually, at this point, I don't really care. I've shown my worst self on camera and promoted it. So like the last thing I guess I care about is who's watching my TikTok lives. You know what I mean? I literally exposed myself, so it's whatever. Damn. You ever feel like not drinking, but like, oh, let's reset the palate. Also, that coffee maybe kind of had to go. If you can catch my drift. But I'm gonna hold it. I'm not gonna lie. On one of those other streams, I definitely. Man, it was a quick one. I had to be fast. I was like, damn, this shit is like extended. Pause. All right. Let's see how this 1738 tastes the next day, straight off the coffee. Let's see. First sip. We'll get a little ice melt for structure. Hold on. Too smooth. I'm not gonna lie. Too smooth like Chris. Chris too smooth. How much for the hat? How much for the hat? Okay. How much for the shirt? How much for the shirt? All right, I see you. I see the shoes. How much for the shoes? How much for the... Chris too smooth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to reminisce. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to remember. Remember. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to remind you. Reminder. I think a reminder. Remember that Jay-Z shit, man? Remember when Jay-Z was the biggest rapper of all time? I mean, he still is, but like, remember when he's like active? So such a... It's like one of those things where people are gonna look back at Jay-Z and be like, I don't get it. Why is he so big? Well, you just had to be there, bruh. It's because nobody could do that shit. Nobody was doing it how he was doing it. It was just a different time. There's a lot of Jay-Z haters, but I don't know, bro. You just had to be there in that time, like hearing certain songs for the first time. I remember hearing Hard Knock Life for the first time. Like, I remember exactly where I was. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? It's just crazy, insane. You just really had to be there. Because it's like easy now. We've had so many people come and like with more refined style. Even though Jay-Z is kind of flawless to me, bulletproof to me, but even like a Drake is kind of like a more refined, smoother, more palatable style, subject matter wise and technique wise, melodies and things like that. It's a little smoother. So it's like we have that. We get kind of spoiled by that. But imagine like before there was a Drake. It's just like it's just a different time, bro. Yeah, I'm grateful to have lived through the entire golden era of rap and be like pretty conscious for a lot of it, and then to be able to see the transition to like more new age, whether it's 50 Cent, Kanye, then Drake, and I appreciate it all, you know what I mean? Because it's all hip hop, you know what I mean? A lot of people like to hold on to certain eras and the pure form of it, and I get that, but it's like hip hop was never supposed to stay one thing. Like that's like saying like it should still sound like the hip, the hop, the hip, the hip. No one wants to hear that shit. Respectfully, we do love it. We do love it. We do love it. But at the same time, it's not wavy like the way like a lot of music is now. It's just they just didn't know. They had no point of reference. Like they're doing some new shit at the time. That shit was the wave. But like when you compare that to like this is maybe a bad example, but like to like a Gunna, just the smoothness, or like a Lil Baby, it's just different. It's just different. It's just different. The subject matter, how they use their voice, it just sounds not cringe. It just sounds. They just didn't know. They didn't have a point of reference, so they're just doing them, But like when you listen now, it kind of hits your ear like not the same. You know what I'm saying? Even though the beat, like Rapper's Delight, I'm talking shit. Like obviously, like Rapper's Delight is a great record and it's a cool, fucking 20-minute song, 9-minute song, right? So I mean, like that shit is actually hard. I'm not gonna lie, but nobody's trying to listen to that whole song. I'm not gonna lie. We don't even have the attention span to listen to that whole song. That's why Drake, he'll do like little long songs, but it's basically 2 songs in one, where the beat change is completely different. We're just accustomed to a different thing, And I do respect the people that still like hold people in the regard. It's like you got to like kind of do the conversion. Okay, like you can't really directly compare because it's not fair, but it's like, okay, impact then, now what it meant, the actual skill, like why. But then you have somebody like Tupac, why his shit still holds up because he was lyrically exceptional at the time, and people still kind of rap the same in a weird way. People don't really rap like Tupac, but like I don't know how to explain it. He's just like was just so good. Like it's timeless in a way, subject matter and technique wise. It's just something about it. It just still works. It doesn't. Tupac music. There's some like Tupac songs where you can listen to, and like some of his like ad libs and doubles are a little like, I don't want to use the word sloppy because I don't want to say anything but negative about Tupac, but they're just a little. They're not as in sync as like now how it would sound. Partly, he was his work ethic was crazy, so he's just banging out songs, not even going back listening, and it's like mixing it later and shit. So, and they can't just at the time they just can't just like line it up in Pro Tools like this shit. So you just gotta run with it, but shit like that. So some of it does, but all the hits just sound so good still. Even like California Love, I never really loved that song like that, but it's so fire still. It just doesn't age. I don't know how what the fuck, like how they do that shit. Cause so much hip hop, especially from that era, ages. But something about that like West Coast shit at the time is just like Gin and Juice still a bop. Fucking Still by Dr. Dre still a bop. Next episode. Is that song called Still? Across the word Still. Yeah. What's My Name? Snoop Dogg. It's just that shit just still hits. I don't know why. It just works. Great mixing, great production. It just sounds right to this day. To this day. Here I come. Here I go. Uh-oh. Don't be lying when you're talking to Mr. Stutter, when you're talking to Joe. Damn, this shit took a turn. Damn, what do I do after I finish this finish this yak? Do I do a Hulk stream? Do I do a do we really turn it up a notch and do a oxy stream? I got some 5 milligram joints. I'll take 2, get some 10s. Oxy and Remy? Nah, I can't do that shit. Well, I didn't take my calcium pills though. Let me do that right now. calcium times yak is crazy. But you know, I know. But it's good though. Honestly, I think alcohol, I was like, if you're taking antibiotics, yeah, you probably don't want to drink alcohol, but I'm not. But I don't know, I think alcohol would help to alleviate any blood clotting, right? It's gonna thin your blood out, you know what I'm saying? Obviously you don't want to do too much, but yeah, I feel like it would like thin the blood out to kind of keep your shit going. All right, let's pop these. Calcium, just calcium. There's just calcium.
What up, mama?
You know what I mean? Damn. Damn, that sip was not as good as the first one, I'm not gonna lie. Still good though. Everybody at the party that I let try this 1738 were like, oh, that's smooth. That's a good one. So, you know, we starting a yak wave. I'm trying to get white people more into cognac. There's a deficit. It's like Asian people fuck with it, black people fuck with it, Hispanic people fuck with it. I think everybody's kind of on that tequila wave right now with the Reposado and the Don Julio and all that shit. But the Henny's timeless. People have been sipping Henny forever. People love fucking Henny. It's actually really good. It's actually a really good drink. And you know Henny's good when you can drink it just, I'm not drinking any other liquor on the rocks. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I could probably do some like whiskey or something, but I would be like, what the fuck is this shit? I could do it. I've done it. When there's no Henny, I had to like get to like a Jack Daniels or some shit. I could do it. I just need hella ice. But that Henny wave. Oh, and this was the thing too. I was comparing. I did like a, because I can kind of like off the top remember like how Henny makes me feel, but my theory was right. Remy and every other cognac, you feel drunk when you drink it. So it's kind of like, I remember last night I was like, damn, I feel faded, and I was like saying like, off Henny, I would never say that. Instead of me being like slumped, like damn, I'm kind of faded, I'd be like, I mean, I'd be up and turn it up. So it's just different, you know what I mean? So I appreciate both. It's just like a time and a place, but this shit's too expensive to drink on the regular, especially how fast that shit went last night. I thought I was fucking Santa Claus where I was giving out shots and shit. But no, I didn't really do that much. But and it's easy between two people. It's definitely easy to kill a bottle. Me and Monique be going in. I'm not gonna lie, she wasn't even drinking Henny before. I don't think she was drinking Henny before this. I'm glad that she appreciates it though. You know what I mean? And we be drinking it straight. She don't even mix it now. I'm like, man, they be drinking that shit straight. Like, you gotta relax, man. Yeah, I don't mean to be like a bad influence. It's just like, damn, it just tastes better straight to me. And you can't really, although the Mountain Dew, what's it called, goes with it. The Mountain Dew, what's that shit called? Baja Blast and Henny, somehow it just fucking mixes well. Can't explain it. I can't explain it. Henny, your taste is it's so amazing. What is that? Up to the sky. And when I think about you, it makes me wanna stop. All my people say. Kirk Franklin is out of pocket, bro. Kirk Franklin is crazy. I saw him doing a clip where he was like playing what was he doing in that shit? He was playing like a sus man in a thing. I was like, damn, isn't this kind of like I mean, no shade, but isn't that kind of like against like what the whole thing is? But maybe he's on some. He's always been like a new age type of religious type of person, but like, yeah, kind of weird, not weird imagery, but just kind of like weird to promote that, especially if you're pushing the God thing. But I guess God is all accepting. I guess, you know what I mean? Damn, between the coffee and the yak, it's making me pee. But you know, I'll ignore it as long as I can. It's not gonna be more than fucking 30 seconds though. When nature calls. When nature calls and my phone is dry. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, and I like it that way, honestly. And when I think about your goodness or greatness, it makes me wanna stop. What my people say, what my folks say. You see, I got stomp. Man, what a great record. The time. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna toilet it real quick. I'm gonna put up the this thing real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I love the toilet gag. Pause. Yes, sir. Back in this thing like Cook cracking this thing. To quote Rich Trapper. Nah, this shit is I feel really good things happening soon. I know, and it probably sounds delusional and crazy, but sometimes you have to be. It's like how the fuck you got your arm broke? Isn't this a sign that, man, maybe this is not the thing? Nah, I don't look at it like that. I just look. You can only go up so much before you gotta like slow down. So, you know, maybe I don't know. Maybe I got too comfortable, but I feel goodness coming. I feel like it's easy to get discouraged in moments like this, but I think the reward of sticking through to it will be greater than what I expected originally. That's what I believe. We'll see what happens. You know, it could just be mid. It could be like, damn, it was never the same after TwitchCon. And I hope that it was never the same after TwitchCon, you know. But I do have a story. I do have things to tell. The clips are out there. So I just got to keep writing my story till it's legendary. What I say? Life is hell. This ain't heaven. It gets hella scary. I'm gonna keep writing my story till it's legendary. Type shit. Yeah. What it is, ho? What's up? Yeah. Type shit. What it is, ho? Alexa, shut the fuck up. Sorry. She be tweaking. She be tweaking, gang. She be tweaking. She be speaking out of line, gang. Damn. The A word, that name, I don't want it to trigger it, is so... I hope the new ones have, like, large language models built in. It just seems like, how can they just... It's just so dumb compared to, like, what you can get off of, like, ChatGPT and shit now. It's like, how is that not caught up yet? And Amazon has two things. They have the A name and they have Rufus on the website. So it's like, I don't know. You gotta, maybe Rufus needs to be built into the machine, the Echo. And they should have called it on that website. They should have called it the A name, not Rufus. It's weird. Like, why don't you just keep it the same? So it's like this one entity, this all-knowing entity that helps you on the website and helps you in your home. You know what I mean? It just seems like a waste. Sometimes, although the A name can answer a lot of questions. Let's see, let's try it. Oh. Let's see. Alexa. Alexa. See, it's not even one. I might have to get closer. Hold up. Alexa. What's Biggie Smalls' real name?
The notorious B.I.G.'s birth name was Christopher George Latour Wallace, and he was born on May 21st, 1972. By the way, you have a new notification.
No. No. Alexa, give me 10 tips on being a better streamer.
Here's something I found on WikiHow. To promote your Twitch stream, make social media accounts and post news links to your stream so viewers can find you. You can also advertise your stream.
All right, Alexa, stop.
by posting comments at
Alexa,
the
stop.
menu.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, shit. It's tapping in, but it's still doing that kind of Siri shit where it's like, oh, no, I'm not talking to you, Siri. Relax. See? It's crazy. That shit isn't saying. Siri. It's not, it does doing that shit where it's like, this is what I found on this website where it's like, ChatGPT just has this, I mean, they do be looking online, but it still has this like built-in database of like, especially past things. It's not the same. But, I mean, hey, it has some streaming tips, so I'm not gonna lie, that was alright. I'm not gonna lie. That was better than I expected. Let's talk about Twitch and everything, sure. Okay. It might be lit. Maybe they did do an update. I don't know. Maybe they updated the firmware. Oh, shit. I saw that, what was it, the Neo robot? And it was like, it's like, you can get it now, it's like 20K, but like, it was like, they show the demo video, but like 99% of the shit that they show in the video was like teleoperated by a human. And like the two things that it could do was like, open the door, which I guess was okay. And I forgot the other thing. It was like, what was it? I don't remember. It was something, but it was like, damn. But, you know, it's just being early on it. I don't want a robot until it can just be autonomous on its own and just do shit. You know what I mean? It's cool. Like, if you have the bread just to, like, it'd be cool if you're rich and you just want to entertain your guests. That'd be cool. But until that shit's, like, perfectly connected to, like, because you want it, like, perfectly connected to your ChatGPT account. That would be the move. Where it can, like, know all your shit and help you and remind you and shit. Like, I'm trying to think of what I would personally use a robot for now. I don't know. I'll probably have it, yeah, fold laundry, maybe do laundry. But even that just seems like a headache. You'd probably be supervising that shit. But what I could see, though, is, and this is what they're concerned about, is the teleoperation is that you're giving people, like, an inside look at your home. Like, so it's just, like, kind of a thing that they're, like, speculating that people will just get used to. But I could see you having a robot in your house and then you hire or pay a subscription for like a virtual assistant to help you with shit. Seems impractical. It seems like it'd be hard to like do shit with like little controllers, but once that gets like super intuitive, you might be able to hire a remote fucking person but they're like controlling the robot remotely, but they can still help you with shit. I can see that happening. You know, imagine like a robot like saving the day, like you leave a candle on at home and the robot's able to like go over to it and like put the candle out. That would be some convenient shit. People would probably like shit like that. Once that list of these practical things that are life savers and game changers happen, I think people will definitely be on the wave. Imagine you like tell your robot to take the chicken out the freezer so it can thaw. That'd be funny. Or like, shit, I mean, even if you're locked out of your house, if you could like text your robot, be like, yo, open the door for me, bro. Or like, find my phone. Or, I don't even know. Like, some shit though. Almost like shit when you're not at home, what it could like do that like you can't do via smart plugs and smart devices, you know what I mean? Like just little shit like, I forgot to feed my fish. I forgot to, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's an electrician coming. Let him in, and then you can just watch and teleoperate from your work, like shit like that. You know, I can see that. I can see that definitely happening. Yeah, maybe you go out on vacation, and then the robot's just kind of like keeping your dog company or something and feeding it, and you can still like look through it and talk to your dog. I can see a lot of that shit happening. Just it being like a virtual what's it called, representative of you, you know, when you're not there. And what I do like is that like they'll learn based off of what you teach it. So it's like, okay, and you know the robot's smart. It can tell geographically where shit is in your house. Okay, this is the laundry room. Da da da. Okay, this is what you know what I mean. You might have to show it a couple times so it can get the wave and different. But once it can figure that out, it's so smart already. Like, but seeing a robot trying to fold clothes is very fucked up. It just does not understand the concept. It's just like a messy ball that they give you. So I think there will be a way. Oh, but I could also see some robots that are made just to fold, and they might not need to look like a robot. It might just have some arms with like different type of hands. It's like a flat thing where it can fold shit perfectly. I could see that happening. And I could definitely see laundry being a huge task for robots. I don't know about the cooking, and even cleaning just seems like, can a robot really sweep for good? Though, maybe how we have the Roombas and shit, maybe smarter Roombas. Maybe they can communicate with the other robots in your house. I can see that happening, which is probably already possible. There's very smart people out here that know how to hack and program and code shit together and shit. So I'm sure if you go to Elon Musk's like actual house, it's probably you'd probably be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? He's got to have one of those robots in his house. That's probably like free range, crazy battery pack, can talk. You know what I mean? It's got to be. Maybe not though. Maybe ironically not. But I would assume that he's fucking with that shit in his house, and there's probably, it would blow your mind like the shit that he has. You know what I mean? Maybe not though. Maybe not. Maybe he's just keeps it all at work. But I can't imagine. Meta glasses are coming to Twitch. That's gonna be a game changer because it was only they only worked with like meta shit like Instagram and Facebook, but now I don't know. Live streaming off glasses is crazy. That's gonna be a problem. People are gonna be doing some crazy shit. Oh my god. People are gonna be doing some crazy shit. There's a lot of bad things that they wish and they How long have we been on? Hour 41? Yeah, like it's nothing. 2 hours is nothing, and we're still consistent 155 days in a row. It's just kind of a regular thing now. The days stop mattering. Like I wish I would have did something more for 5-5, but it is what it is. We did the other 55 day when it was actual day 55. Tomorrow's day 156. What does that mean? I don't know. Sunday. I usually like to do my grateful Sundays, where we kind of like reflect and find the best in everything and reflect on the things that we are grateful for and happy to have, and the grace and luck given to still be here and maintain and sustain. And then Monday we go into, I usually do, if I don't have a distinct topic, manifestation Mondays. So it's like we're grateful on Sunday, and then Monday is back to work, and we start to kind of plot out and plan what we want to see happen in the near future. And it'll be like that, and all I'm really praying for is just good vibes. That's all I want, is good vibes and good energy. And I hope this isn't one of those like I'm in a funk periods where it's just like, damn, everything's going wrong. But even in the darkness of everything that went wrong, this shit still worked out really well. You know what I mean? Considering. Of course, I wish it didn't happen, but like the fact that it could have been way worse, just everything all around could have been way worse. So that's a little precursor for tomorrow. But I know I repeat a lot of the same sentiments, but it is what it is. I'm a simple man. Damn, I feel like it's dark. I could probably brighten this a little bit. And they know me. Turn the 02 into the 03. Imagine if I never met the broskies. Bad things. Bad things. Yeah. Tomorrow will be 15 days. It'll be like half a month. That's cool. That's like that, 2-week mark. That feels good, man. I mean, I'm talking about being unsuspended from Twitch. I don't know what I'm going to do when we come back. I got to figure out which day that's going to be. We can probably figure back. That's 16 days with 16 plus 155 is 170? 171? 155 plus 16. 171, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll hit 170 and shit. We'll hit 167, 169. 170. That's cool. Gotta think of something for a day. 167. We got 15 minutes to the 2 hour mark. Today was an interesting stream. W or L? I definitely don't think it's an L. There was layers. There's still topics. I still talked about things. It is so interesting though, like going on early. People are just, I don't know. I almost feel like I need to, and that's probably maybe the consistency part too, because people do say like when you make content, be consistent with it, like in posting all the time, but also trying to post at the same time too. You know what I mean? And that's what kind of, because people, it starts to build muscle memory in people. So I don't know. I can still stream later at 11, but I don't know if I want to. I like to switch it up sometimes and experiment too with it. I like to experiment with it as well. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wish I know. Wish I know me. She said that you love me. I get these musical tics sometimes where I can't shake it, or I just gotta keep singing that shit over and over again. I can't call it. Yeah. Hopefully someone will come in and say something nice, but if not, we good. I did my job, you know what I mean? Some days are bigger, some days are smaller, but all that matters is that you come back the next day appreciative, grateful, and ready to accept the blessings. This isn't a problem. The shit. If anything, I got to get my shit off uninterrupted. Not that I like being interrupted, but I'm saying, sometimes I'll have like a whole plan and I don't even get to really say anything because we just get distracted. I just forget. But it's a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? But I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. What's coming up though? Thanksgiving. We still got a little while to Thanksgiving, but I don't know. I don't know. Thanksgiving's always interesting. I never got that excited over Thanksgiving, but I know a lot of people like it though. It's cool. Food's cool. Shit like that. Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year's. What holidays have we been on stream? We did 4th of July. I think we did Labor Day. I just can't remember though. I think it was Labor Day, but I just didn't care. One of those days, Memorial Day. I can't remember which one. Halloween, September, August. Yeah, I think only 4th of July, really. Were we stream? We were streaming on Juneteenth. I don't know if I made a Juneteenth style thing. Almost out of yak. Almost out of yak. Damn, I gotta pee again. I'll be right back. You know what's crazy about the me breaking my elbow? People are like, one of my friends was like, "Yeah, we're not spring chickens anymore," and then my other friend was like, "Yeah, it's starting to age is starting to catch up," and I'm like, "No, bruh. Like, I just happen. Anybody can get hurt. There's babies that can get hurt. There's kids that break their arm. Like, it's not. It wasn't about any age. If anything, it was just because I was drunk as shit and just sloppy. Like anybody can get hurt and break a bone. Like it had nothing to do with me aging or anything like that, or I fell because I'm getting. No, I was just drunk. Like I was blackout drunk. It's anybody can get injured. Like the fact that I haven't been seriously injured in my life is just a blessing. It's not about like youth or anything like that. I just it just never happened. You know what I mean? So anybody can get hurt. Anybody can get hurt if you fall the wrong way. If anybody falls on their elbow, it's gonna get dislocated. It could get broken, shattered. If you fall on fucking cement, concrete floor, it happens. Little kids get hurt playing soccer, basketball, baseball all the time. So it's not an age thing. My bones aren't brittle. It's not that. I just felt bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it could have happened to anybody the same exact way. It's not because I'm like frail and I fucking jumped on a table. Like, who the fuck, if it's an age thing, who the fuck can do that? You know what I'm saying? I got hops, bro. And you know what I mean? I'm a hunk. You know what I mean? It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I was too youthful and had too much energy. But again, anybody can get injured seriously. You know what I mean? People getting, well, whatever. But anybody can hurt themselves. It happens, regardless of age. It happens all the time. All the time, young and old. Obviously, when you reach a certain age, yeah, your bones are brittle. But I don't think I'm in that category yet. It's just because I you know, and my friend was like, yeah, because sometimes I wake up and it's hurting and I'm sore, and I'm like, no, I don't have that. You know what I mean? I don't have any physical ailments like that. Maybe it's once in a while my ankle will feel a little weird or something, but it's because I wear Crocs every day. You know what I mean? It's really situational, you know, or like I don't really wake up with back pain, and not yet. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's just I don't really feel the effects of age. Yeah, maybe I'll get up. Yeah, shit. You know, maybe that a little bit, but not really though. You know, and it's definitely nothing new. You know what I mean? So I still feel I felt physically the same for years. For a lot of my life, I still feel the same. So anybody can get hurt. It happens. It happens to the best. Anybody could injure themselves, especially doing some dumb shit. It's more or less my mind wasn't right at the moment. My mind was I was just floating, you know what I mean? Off the Yakington. Off the Yakintosh. Off the Yakwood. Off the Yakistan. Off the Yak cocaine. Off the Yak to the future. Off the Yak and Cody. You feel what I'm saying? I was off that Yak and Cody. Sweet life. You feel me? Damn, I hate this feeling. The end of the glass. I need unlimited lasts. Shit is delicious. The shit is an ass. I'm off the rem, so I remember and reminisce the past. My shit's in the cast. I got a nigga on my soundboard saying sheesh. Actually, it's Blast. Shout out Blast. This shit finished too fast. It's all good though. It's probably for the best. It's probably for the best. I don't need to be. It's one of those things though where I start drinking, I want to keep drinking and I can't. Make a nigga want to order another bottle and keep turning up, stay on this bitch for 6 hours type shit. But I can't call it. I can't call it. It's just a regular Saturday night. Me by myself for the time being. You know, it's cool though. I rather, because you know what's crazy about the streaming, and I think I try to be self-aware too, because I try to be really considerate. But like sometimes you just get caught up, you know, especially if it's like, I gotta stream. And so now everybody around me kind of has to adjust to that. Not that it's like, I try not to be a burden. I try to be independent with it, but it is a thing. So it's like, I like that I can like, after I'm done with the stream, put it down and have a whole night that's not centered around like, okay, I got to do this eventually. You know what I'm saying? I do get my space to do this though. I'm not going to lie. Around 11, it's kind of like a good time. Sometimes Monique will pass out. and it's just like, okay, I guess I'll stream. You know what I mean? But it's usually around 11, right before 12, where I usually sign on, and that's cool. But at least if we want to do something or talk or whatever, I will be free and not like have this in the back of my mind like, fuck, I gotta stream later, fuck, or like, damn, it's getting close to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the worst thing is like where you're trying to deal with something and then you got to be like, oh, I gotta stream, and it's like this like passion thing where it's like, I don't have to, but I kind of have to, you know what I mean? And I hate making my problem other people's problems and vice versa. So yeah, that's why I appreciate a good desktop stream. In the daytime, and it's not even daytime anymore. It's actually nighttime. So we got to. This is actually a cool video, and I don't think I have one like this. Maybe I did one before, but I don't know if I have one on YouTube. I'd have to check the check my records. But to see this go from daytime to nighttime, I kind of like shit like that. This shit is dark, huh? Be brighten it up a little bit, a little. 155. It's an hour 55 minutes and it's on day 155. Gotta shout that out. And I like to celebrate like how long I've been on, for an hour, because this shit isn't easy. It's becoming easier for me. You know, I I used to be terrified by this concept of just having a yap, especially when there's minimal viewers or minimal chatters. It's a nightmare for some people. Where some people, yeah, I was watching a interview with Choppa, if you know who that is. He's from or Young City, whatever. He's from making the band, Diddy's version of making the. Well, he did a couple seasons, but the one with the good one that everybody knows. And he was like, I don't. Basically, like, I don't. I'm terrified of streaming because I don't want to be that vulnerable on camera. Very interesting. People are literally terrified of this shit. And I can see it, like, if I take myself out of it and look at it from, like, not by my perspective, you know? But it's one of the, and I was having a conversation with my boy. I was like, at first I said, it's not for everybody. And then I said, but it could be, but anyone could, but it kind of is for everybody. He kind of called me out. He's like, that, you just contradict yourself. And I guess I meant, like, I don't think it necessarily is for everybody, but for people like him, who's a content creator, I think that it could be. And my point is that I think people view streaming as one thing. It's either you're playing games, well, it's not one thing. Playing games, you're just chatting, or you're doing IRL, right? But what up, 2000 sit? Oh shit, the homie tapped in after almost at the 2 hour mark. Yo, I'm just on here yapping. I started 2 hours ago. It was still light outside, so it's just, I'm just in here. Shout out you. What's good with you, man? What'd you do today? What'd you do today? How was your day, bro? Appreciate the tapping. It's always good to see the supporters in the chat. I low-key want to get some more yak. I'm like feeling it now. Shit. Damn, do I? I don't want to spend all this bread though. Night shift worker just getting started. Oh shit. Okay. So you were in Canada, right? But you're on the East Coast, so it would be like 9:46 type shit. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer though, and definitely you don't have to say the company or anything. But I'm just more curious, like, what kind of shit is it? Like UPS, or did you say you worked at a restaurant? I can't remember if you said it before. What do you do for work? That's night shift. Oh, truck driver. Yo, okay. So are you listening to this stream while you're driving, like on some like in the background shit? If so, that's fire. Also, be careful to not be chatting while driving. That's what's up though. Truck drivers make fucking bank. WU. We got big CDLs in the chat. The C stands for chat. Now when I get stopped at a warehouse, I watch. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. No, I appreciate you, bro. That's what's up. So, truck driver. Do you like always just deliver like random different shit, or is it like consistent shit, like a company that always delivers like the same stuff? Watch out for those lot lizards, my boy. Shit. Watch out for those lot lizards, my guy. That's nothing but bad news. Walmart. Okay. Walmart's got bread. That just reminds me of, and I'm not trying to attract bad things, but that reminds me of Tracy Morgan when I think of Walmart trucks. I just leave it at that, though. If you know, you know. I heart the road hogs. Oh, shit. That's a new term. He said road hogs. He said, I'd do it for the road hogs. I'm in this shit for the road. Fuck the check. It's all about the road hogs. Friends of the road, my friend. Nah, I feel you. You're networking. You're networking. Nah, I mean, shit. I can see how that would be a lonely, isolated job. So yeah, it's definitely probably cool to connect with people respectfully. Nah, that's funny. I'm gonna leave that one there. I like that better. Yeah, you gotta network. You gotta network. It's good. It's good. Sometimes, you know, you need people. Everybody needs friends. We're social creatures. We need friends. Friends are so important. Like, especially like good friends that actually care about you and check on you. I don't know about these friends, but nah, that's dope though. Do you ever how do you manage like driving for long periods of time and sleeping and stuff? Do you ever have to like pull over? Do you just like make sure you get enough sleep? And then like how much are you like driving in like one stretch at a time typically? Cause that shit right there, there's a reason they pay a lot for that shit. There's a reason they pay truck drivers bank for that shit. Cause no, that's a hard job. And you gotta, not only do you have to drive for like long periods of time, you gotta be driving this big ass shit, this big ass rig. Like it's like driving a train, but on the street with regular sized cars. Okay, shut up, Momo, with the crustaceans. We might have some crustaceans coming. Okay, so 2006 said typically 14-hour days. When you get tired, you have a nap. 14 is crazy. That's like 2 shifts in one. A little bit short of 2 shifts in one. So how long do you have to? Okay, how long do you have to sleep for before a 14-hour shift? And can you nap anytime you want? Because I'm sure they encourage the napping. 14 on, 10 off is the legal law. So you get 10 hours to catch them on sleep, basically. And you could just like sleep in your truck type shit. That's fire. That's fire. Shout out to the CDLs out there delivering all this shit to us that we rely on and don't even think about the person that's doing a gang of the work for us. That's what's up. So how long? So do you own your truck, and how long ago did you get it? Because that shit's every person I talk to that does it is very happy about that job. Very happy that they went through the process to get that job. And everybody always has some bread too. Everybody has bread, and I don't know if it's because you're working so much that you're not spending bread, or they just pay so well, or both. But everybody's papered up that is a truck driver. Everybody, not company driver. Been at it for because you said Walmart. I got it 8 years now. That's what's up. Sometimes you gotta like connect with that big corporation and get that real money. Especially like a Walmart. They need people to deliver that shit. That's what's up, bro. Damn. Were you doing any like other CDL stuff before? Were you doing like school bus driving, or I think that's a CDL, right? Or any big things, or were you just able to jump into it? I'm just curious. I'm just curious how the process. Shout out 2000 Sit for his contributions. Damn, I gotta take a shit. 2000 said, before Walmart, I made maybe 1K a week. That's not bad. Since Walmart, I've made 2,800 a week consistently. Oh, my guy's rich. She said, "Oh, you rich." Yeah. Okay. Let me pocket watch real quick. Let me do a little 2,800 times 4. My boy's making bread. My boy's making bread. 11,200 a month. That's cool. You could work with that. And I don't know. I think you said you're from Toronto. I don't know what it's like to live in Toronto, but that sounds like good money to me. 2000 said I was a farm worker before, didn't make enough. Went to trucking to pay the house bill. I feel you. Well, hopefully you're making enough for the house bill and more, because doing all that driving, you deserve to enjoy yourself once in a while, or all the time, really. So that's what's up. I've heard that, and I don't know if this how far that we are out for it, but I remember them talking about like that those type of trucks might become self-driving or something. To me, that seems dangerous, but that could be something in the future where it's like, and like maybe having like their own separate lanes for it, because I think that would still be dangerous. Like one of those things getting out of control would be fucking disastrous. But that's crazy. I hope not, for the sake though. You know what I mean? They got these self-driving cars out here. The Waymos are kind of going crazy. Is my computer lagging? Better not be. Oh shit. No, we're good, right? Are we lagging a little bit? I feel like a little lag. I'm seeing a little lag. What's going on? Okay, I think we're back. That's what's up though. Are we lagging? I keep hearing it, but I can't see it though. The randomness of people's movements are too hard to predict for AI, I feel. No, that's where it gets crazy. But we're also very early on it. Maybe when all cars are AI driven, I can see it. Yeah, no, I think it's still a while, just because there's whole industries based off of this. Am I lagging bad? Damn, I'm lagging. What the fuck is that? Why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? It could be my internet. It could be... Give it a second. Oh, I see it. What the fuck's going on? Maybe I need to reset the router. I'm at my 2-hour mark. I hate to quit now, though, because we just started engaging. I was almost about to be done anyways. Here, oh, I see the lag. I see it on YouTube. What the fuck? I don't know. We might have to call it if it keeps doing this. I don't like this. For no reason, too. There's nothing happening that would make my shit lag. That's frustrating. Gotta get back to it. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, 2000 for tapping in. You made the stream better with your contributions. Watch it stop lagging right now, too. But it's okay. I could always end the stream. I think we are back. It looks like it stopped lagging now. Appreciate you, bro. You have a good shift. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Hopefully you get a raise. Yeah, I think we're done lagging now. It was a little hiccup. Of course. 2 hours, 8 minutes. Do we call it? Do we call it? I feel like this has been a good stream because I was able to yap for 2 hours, and then in the last minutes, the homie 2000 sit came in, and we got another topic. So when the chapters, it's like truck driving shit. So that'll be good. 2000 sit, 2000 SITT is the username AI. So you know what to do with that. Yeah, that's crazy. The lag was real. I don't know what was going on with that, but I don't know. I'm not too worried. Do I call it? Do I call it? This is substantial. 2 hours. You know, I guess I could wait it out. It's like if I wait it out, I want more Henny. Let me see if I can find a deal on Henny. I'm terrible. I don't even think I could like walk and go get some Henny right quick. It's only 7 o'clock though. I probably could. But I got this arm, and I don't really feel like doing all that. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things. I probably won't get any Hennessy. My stomach is bumping. I don't really want to drink like that. I don't. I'm not really into drinking like that, bro. But sometimes it just feels good. Also got to try the Henny VSOP too. I haven't really. I might have tried it before back in the day, but I gotta have like a conscious like. Ooh, they got the Douce for the 375. for only $25. Wait, it's $3.75 small. Hold on. Hold on. Is this the $3.75 one? She said, "Do you?" This hey, that's not a bad size. $3.75 for this bottle of Douce. For only, well, it's gonna suck with the delivery free. I don't know if I feel like drinking though. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things that do. Wishing. $3.75. $21. $25 for the yeah. I'm good. I gotta relax. I gotta save some for the next day. You just ever just be bored and it's like, fuck, I gotta do something. You know? I think more than anything, I think I just gotta like take a shit. And so it's like I could do that and come back. But I also don't wanna, I'd rather like play something. But then I feel like my computer's gonna lag or something. I'd rather like, I don't know what I could play that's like a good enough thing to play while I go do that. I don't know if I have any clips ready for that. I need like a good 15-minute clip or 10 minutes. I don't know. There's no point in dragging it, right? 2 hours is like my like good range. I could always come back on at 11. The stream isn't particularly popping, though we did get a good surge at the end. 2000 Sid has been consistently in the chat. And there are a couple other people that be here, but I don't know. Anyway, I might call it. If I decide to go on later, I will. Yeah, let's call it. I'll go get right, take care of my baddie. So, like we do it, we always throw up the deuces and we say goodbye, GG. I'll see you next time. Deuces.